Welcome back, everyone, to Oxygen Not Included. Yeah, last episode we finally got our electric grill up and running. Even cooked a few things. Got our kcals up a bit. It's still a bit iffy, but not terrible. And again, we don't want to keep a whole lot of food around since we can't refrigerate it anyway. So I think this is pretty good. We also do have a deodorizer working max speed now. So eventually, I hope this pollution will decrease. We may even want to move this other deodorizer down, maybe like right here or something. I think that's under oxygen. Yep. So maybe we put one right here or something, and then run power to it. And then we can remove this one. Though this one seems to be working high speed too. We may want to leave actually all three going here. Yeah, there is quite a lot of pollution just sifting into it here. I'm hoping that none of that pollution is coming down here. It seems like it isn't. Interestingly, it seems like there is some oxygen coming down here a little bit too. But most of this is going to be carbon dioxide. It is starting to decrease numerically simply because we have more space, right? So gas is filling up this chamber. But still a problem. Obviously, we could try to find some way of pumping it out into our chamber over here, but to be honest, this chamber doesn't have a whole lot of room anyway in it. So, and we were also thinking about opening this up again, too. Temporarily to mine the copper out, and then obviously we would have to operate this for a while to pump it back in over here. That would maybe allow some of this oxygen to come in, although I kind of doubt it. It seems like the carbon dioxide's winning right now. So we probably don't have a whole lot more room here because we already have 1,500 grams or so of oxygen in these tiles. Actually, these are closer to max. So yeah, our chamber is pretty much loaded. It would be nice if we could find a way to completely dispel gases, but honestly, in this type of game, that might not be in your interest. You're probably better off finding a way to clean it yourself and get something useful out of it, most likely. Looks like we did just get a printing pod, so that's cool. Everyone's asleep. Nisbet's got her own room, so I'm sure she's pretty happy about that. I wonder if she actually says something like that. Morale, 9 of 1. Nope, barracks +1. So it doesn't look like they have any advantage for sleeping in their own room or not. I thought I made this wide enough for 4 beds, but apparently I didn't, so we'll just put in another granite cot right there. We can expand it, of course, if we need to. We got plenty of room here. That said, it seems like things are going pretty well. Max gas pressure and not a whole lot of oxygen, though, right here. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Is there other gas in... Is there any way to see... Let's see, condensation point. Dying on oxygen. 88% dead per cycle. Not sure what that even means. Growth factors? The growth of the oxygen? Yeah, it seems like gas pressure is pretty high here. I wonder why, though, exactly. Because I would think it would go up to around 2,000 grams. But maybe there's other math or something involved here. Looks like Camille got her athletics up from doing all this work here, which is good. I think that'll speed up the rate at which we generate power. It seems like it's going pretty good. Yeah, and Catalina is doing our sanitation. I think... What did we want from that? Showers, which will be nice. The mesh tiles is the real reason we're doing it, but actually all of these are good. So yeah, sanitation is pretty important. Right, we were also looking at beginning to dig open this tunnel. Obviously, we would need to build up a ladder here up to that. Prefer to get the deodorizer up and running and working before we do all that. Then again, this polluted water here is going to keep working against us. How much polluted water do we have here? 851 kilograms. So we barely used any. 121 kilograms? That's not bad. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe the arbor tree can take care of some of it. I think it said it removes, how much? 70, I think, a day? Something like that. Does produce wood, too. I'm not sure if we'll need wood for anything. Obviously, we can burn it to make carbon dioxide. Terrible. We can take clay, wood into a kiln and make ceramics. We could also make carbon. Carbon might be useful. Wood burner to make carbon dioxide and energy. Ethanol to create ethanol, polluted dirt, and carbon dioxide. Yeah, unfortunately, okay, wood is a good source of heat. We were looking at trying to figure out how to get more heat. Its insulation properties and positive decor also make it a useful construction material. So we could actually make some bedrooms out of wood too. It doesn't seem to say what the decor level is in comparison. Soft, of course. Okay. We'll have to look at it when we get it. I think this arbor tree... This plant takes 18 cycles to grow in the wild. And it takes 4.5 to grow domestically, so that still takes quite a while. 4.5's not too long, though, I guess. So we'll see what that looks like soon. And it is consuming, again, the polluted water, which is a big problem right now. This deodorizer's working now, so yeah, they should be consuming polluted water at a high rate of speed. Yeah, might be a good idea to pull clay up. Let's see, can we do that? Not consumable ore. Raw mineral, probably? No. Organic? No. Didn't think so. Oh, maybe it's... No, that's the material that's made out of. Maybe we can't store... Maybe we can't store, clay. I kind of doubt that. Oh, it's a cultivable soil, for some reason. So, we'll do that. They should begin dragging that stuff up and out of here. And we might want to pull up sandstone and coal down here as well. Just kind of clear things out. Catching their breath, yeah, it's pretty bad down here. Not terrible now, though. So anyway, let's continue to dig. There we go. We are almost basically at this wall of granite, although it's going to be really hard to be right here without any oxygen. Might have to make that crafting station again just to make some oxygen suits. We got 3 of these running now, but it's still not really Still not really clearing it. Well, kinda is now. Kinda is. I wonder if it just works in a small area around. Maybe the pollution, yeah, maybe this pollution won't fall, you know what I mean? Dirty, unfiltered air. It is breathable, however. Not sure if that's the case. It's going back and forth between... Okay, let's click this and hit pause. Primary element, polluted oxygen. It seems like it's the exact same card as just regular oxygen. It does say it's breathable, but it seems like... Oh, it is, I guess, but they say that they get yucky lungs and stuff like that. So maybe it's not that we... Maybe the pollution... maybe you need to have a deodorizer in basically, like, periodically wherever you know that there's going to be pollution at. So maybe in the future it would be you put a deodorizer down and then you put an algae terrarium down to auto-cleanse it. I don't know if that would be enough. I guess it just depends, like, how much... Yeah, so more polluted water means more polluted oxygen. But even this heavy amount of polluted water gets completely consumed by a single deodorizer. Actually, all of this would get completely consumed by a single deodorizer right now. The problem is we need to get rid of this polluted water, too. So yeah, I think that leads us back to the step where we need to make this water sieve. That said, I think we could come down here now. There is carbon dioxide, though. What do we do about that? Luckily, they're able to hold their breaths for quite a while. What is that? I just dropped a muck root. Alright. Yeah, we do have plenty of copper now. So I think we might want to look at doing that. It is a shame now that there's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Nothing we can do about that CO2. At least right now. I mean, we could dig another tunnel, just going straight out here. That actually might not be a bad idea. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? I think so. Just like that. Then it will come down here. Seems like the deodorizers are working just fine. I think we could probably get rid of this one. We'll leave it up and running for now, but yeah, I think we might be able to get rid of that one. Yeah, it does occasionally say it's consuming polluted oxygen. Yeah, it was running there for quite a bit. Wow, interesting. The amount of gas in this particular tile goes from like 1,000 to 4, if I'm reading that right. Unless it's 400. I'm misreading it. Maybe I was misreading it. So there's not a whole lot of carbon dioxide. We could probably start working in here and try to get this sieve set up. Last time I looked at it, it looked like it was a pretty big machine. Where was it, actually? Water sieve, there we go, refinement. So we could put the water sieve right here, actually. Let me think about this. So... if we put this right here, pause on the game here, and then we do liquid pipe. And then there has to be an input. Liquid pipe. Is this... wait, oh, liquid pump. Draws in liquid and runs it through pipes. Must be submerged in liquid. So if you put... liquid pump right... oh, I see. It's the outtake... okay. Plumbing. Liquid pump. So the water could be right here. It'll pump up liquid pipe from here to here. And then we would want it to go over here. And we'll need a ladder. And we'll need to do that. And then the liquid vent will have to be right here. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. To that. And then there'll be a tile right here. But we'll put that in last. I think that's all we need. We should be able to come down here and do that pretty easily. There is CO2, but if you come up here, you can breathe just fine, so should be no problems with them working down here. The amount of polluted oxygen is decreasing for sure over time. Deodorizers are working pretty good. But it seems like you really want a deodorizer basically at where the polluted oxygen is. That said, you know, we could probably push, because I think the gas chamber, the gas pump, you can actually set it to this. Sorry. Yeah, you can actually set it to filter out things like polluted oxygen. So, for example, we could pull oxygen out of this room in particular, and pull it up into this room, for example, and then we could leave the polluted oxygen down here. I'm trying to think if that's a good idea. Because we could create a room where we just have a ton of polluted oxygen, and we just literally do nothing with it. Like, we don't deodorize it or anything. It's just a nasty room. We have like a oxygen sealed door. I think we can make that now. And then we just, when we go in here, we have to put on an oxygen mask, come down here, get the algae that we need, and then walk out. That actually might be a better way of doing all of this. Maybe. Anyway, let's see what we can print. Could do a balm lily. We saw a bunch of those over there. We're not really that interested in that. Then again, none of these people interest us either. Yeah. What, do we get a bonus if we reject all? I mean, we don't really need a balm lily seed, do we? I guess we could take it. Why not? So we got a balm lily seed. So what is a balm lily gonna do for us? I think it creates something for... yeah, okay, so it's used for making aspirin, basically. Or this game's equivalent. Boosting immune systems. For respiratory illnesses. Might not be a bad idea with all this pollution going on here. Creates a medical pack. Cure for moderate diseases. Effective against slime lung. Okay. Okay. We will need phosphorite to do that. Which I'm not sure how we make phosphorite to begin with. Oh, glossy drecos apparently eat mealwood and make phosphorite. Really? There's no other way of getting phosphorite? Okay. Thought there was something else that gave us phosphorite, but... maybe we're able to dig it out, or... I thought I saw it somewhere else in the game. But, who knows? Buddy Bud. What is a Buddy Bud? Leafy plants that have a positive... Oh, I see. It's, that kind of bud. Thimbleweed? Produce indescribably soft reed fiber for clothing. Oh, okay. There's an obsidian tile here. You know, it looks like we are not alone. There's a light fixture with polluted water surrounding it right here. I think before we start to explore, like, slimy areas, we should probably figure out how this Atmo suit works. Oh, phosphorite. Yeah, so you can just mine it out right here. Okay. They're beginning their mining tasks. And then, we should be able to, we can use this to drain the CO2, and then we'll cover it right back up. Or we could put an airflow vent in, right? Because airflow vents blocks liquid without obstructing gas. Yeah, so dig out airflow vent. Might as well put the vent in right now. Whoops. Airflow vent would be maybe furniture. No. Thought it'd be under ventilation, but might be somewhere else. Base, right? Yep, there it is. Eventually I'll get used to what is where. Here's our mesh tile. So this, we can put it right here. And then we should be able to walk up this. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So we'll put mesh tile right here, and then a ladder like this, and then a tile. Let me think, hold on. I guess we could do, instead of this, we could do a tile right here. And then cancel this. And then we should be able to pour the water... Oh no, that wouldn't work. I think I made this area a little bit too small. Well, no. Cancel. I think if we empty the water, it will just drop it on that space. So I think we only do need one mesh tile here. And then we'll just put a tile right here just to be on the safe side, maybe. And then, so yeah, we'll put the water on top of this mesh tile, and then we'll empty it here. And then that should fill this room up with water of the polluted kind. And then obviously we need to run power to this, right? Yeah, for sure. then we're missing metal as well. Okay. Could probably start mining this out. Yep, that'll work. Otherwise, it seems like things are going pretty well. We are up to 20k kcals. We're not making any mush bars anymore, so it looks like lice loaf is going to be sufficient now. And I think that'll be enough. Actually, most of this is muckroot. So, we might still be having problems, but at least we're okay for right this moment. Poor Puffed. He's just chilling. Yep. Let's try to get sand over here. Yep, like that. Get some hauling going. Obviously, they have a ton of tasks right now, so... It seems like she's able to last down here without any problem. There's plenty of oxygen. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're dealing with the current polluted water just fine. This will be a lot better when we can get all this up and running, but we might need more power generation. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, we could probably just move the power generator right up here, put the microbe musher right here, and then go about our day. Obviously, this switch is in a bad spot now. Obviously, we still don't exactly know what we're doing here, but this should be good, I guess. So eventually, we will want to get rid of this. Not get rid of the research station, but move it and the microbe musher over here. Which we could probably do all of that right now. I'm thinking. Microbe musher, get it as close as possible to the electric grill. Research. And then we can put another power generator right here, a manual generator right here. Yeah, so let's get that going here. Microbe musher. No, microbe musher right here. And then research station. Needs more metal. Which we'll get when we deconstruct this. So we'll just set lice loaf to permanent again, and as soon as that's up and running, we can tear this one down. We'll get a lot more efficient if we do this. So, although Max might not like running right here with this bristle blossom growing right next to him. Looks like we're doing okay, though. I think we are doing okay. We are starting to build our kcals pretty nicely. Yeah, lice loaf's up to 11k, so we're doing good. Obviously, muckroot is growing as well, but... I think, all in all, we're looking pretty good. So that's good. Food, probably not an issue now. Yeah. So... maybe we can look at tapping into this room again soon. But honestly, I want to get kind of things moved around. We've got a lot of stuff everywhere. They haven't had a chance to just move things into storage bins. I kind of want to do that first. So we'll get this water pump system up and running first. And see how it works. actually pretty livable down here. Not the best, but not bad. Yeah, looking pretty good. Plenty of copper. Yep. Looks like they're about done for the day, though. That's fine by me. Wish I could remove this building lacks resources notification. Like, I know the grill's only going to be running periodically, for example. Same thing with the egg cracker. Yeah. 4,800 kcals of food was produced by the colony over the course of the day, but we used 6,300, so technically we're not good. But I don't know, we'll have to see over time what our numbers look like. I think we're good, to be honest, but maybe I'm wrong. We added 2,000 germs on Camille, mostly. I wonder how to remove those. We do have access to the better cleaning facilities now, like a sink. Yeah, so it looks like they do the same thing. Wait a minute. They're actually plumbed. What? Where was that again? Yeah, medicine. Removes germs. This actually uses water, too. And then creates polluted water. We might want to wait on that. Lavatories as well is the same. I'm guessing shower is too. Yeah, even worse. Remove the surface germs. I mean, obviously we want that at some point, but yeah. That might be a bit tough. We have to stop this at some point. Oh, I guess we just did. Okay. All right. I didn't mean to click that, but whatever. 0 now. We can deconstruct this, and then we'll deconstruct the research station. Construct the wire. And you can stop using that building. There we go. New facility, slightly more organized. Yeah, that'll be a nice, nice little upgrade here. We can use this area for something else now, too. Obviously, we probably would want to move the ration box over here. Oh, we don't have a mess table still for Nisbet. Whoops. Furniture? Mess table. Yeah, here we go. They're starting to build some stuff up here, too. Oh, yeah, look at this. Everyone is constructing right now. Base is getting upgraded. Yeah, it's a good time. We might want to tile here as well, just to be on the safe side. And then we gotta wait to get the copper vent out here. And then we should be able to try it out. I'm a bit leery about this because I'm pretty sure the water sieve said it would not remove germs, which is unfortunate. So I don't know if that's going to mess up our water. I'm thinking it might. So that's why I'm kind of worried about it. But we'll see. Okay, yeah. Carbon dioxide is pretty much flown out of this room for the most part. Not completely, though. It should over time. I'm surprised they could have pleasant chit-chat while they're holding their breath, but we already decided they're not human, so we shouldn't be too surprised. Here it is, the moment of truth, I suppose. And then I'll put this tile in right there. Hopefully it works. Worst case scenario is we remove this sieve entirely and then just pump from right here. And also, of course, drag all this water into over time and all of this water into over time. We do have quite a lot of water still, but it just worries me, you know? Not having a whole lot of it. We don't have an infinite supply, so at some point we are going to have to make our own. Yeah. So now we have 2 manual generators. We could maybe even move this one, remove it entirely. And then do more growing up here, like berries in particular, since we have the light. Might not be a bad idea. I don't know, I'm thinking we might need, because we are using quite a lot of power now. Actually, I guess it's not too bad, actually. The jumbo battery uses up a lot of, or makes a lot of heat, but it seems like it dissipates over a pretty short range. Maybe we're good, honestly. Maybe we only need 1. It seemed like a lot of these things use quite a lot of power, but so I would think it would add up over time. But maybe our bonuses are making it so that when we do generate our power, we're generating so much more. Maybe that's what's going on here. So maybe we're good on this generator. I guess we'll leave it there for now, but. Yeah, interesting though. We could do more research, but let's see. So looks like we've got everything going here. I guess let's give it a shot, right? So we will move polluted water right here as a test. Oh, I didn't even think about this. The ladder is covering the... the ladder is covering the spot. So actually... And actually there's no wall right here either. I guess the water would flow over here over time, too. Maybe we didn't think about this quite as well as we could have. How do I want to fix it? I'd have to move the liquid pump at least 1 over. which means that at least one of these things is going to have to go. So let's deconstruct the algae terrarium, and unfortunately the deodorizer, which doesn't look like it's running that much at all. Is all okay? There is still a bit, but yeah, it's largely cleared. So that's good. Okay, there it is. I don't know what they're talking about. And we're basically producing the correct amount of oxygen. Not a problem. Food seems to be okay. Okay, so downtime. So now we can move all of that. And then we'll have to move the pump as well. Yeah, we kind of messed that up. Thinking these 2 deodorizers should suffice. Seems like they will. Oh, yeah, good. Okay, it did get auto-assigned to Nisbet, so she's able to eat now. Seems like the lavatories are working just fine, too. Wash basin doesn't use... Oh, wash basin does use 5 kilograms of water. Okay, so... Actually, the sink doesn't change our situation whatsoever. So we should probably do it. It seems like kind of a pain, doesn't it? So... It intakes water from below, and then outputs... polluted water. Can we run pipes through the walls here? So maybe we could just, man, I kind of want to test this out. So if we... But we're going to have to pull water in from somewhere. I don't know how we're going to make that work yet. We could pull up water from right here up and then over through the walls and then up through here. Oh boy. The thing that's killing me is we're going to do all this work and then we might actually just run out of water here. I think that's the bigger concern, because we are starting to burn through water pretty quick. The only question is, what do we do about it? Yeah, CO2 building slowly over here. Yeah, it seems like we only need the one, so I'm gonna deconstruct this. So Max can not be up there. Would be better for him. then we could probably put a airflow tile in base, right? Yep, right here. Just to make sure oxygen comes out a little bit more evenly, more often, perhaps, too. Seems like we're doing good on oxygen. The concern now is water, for sure. Especially if we're going to start to use things like sinks and lavatories. Polluted dirt as well. Yeah. I wonder if we can make polluted mud ourselves. Mixture of polluted dirt and polluted water. So, like, if we empty polluted dirt onto polluted water, would we get polluted mud and then we could burn it? To get steam, which would be H2O in gaseous form. I don't know. Maybe this is getting convoluted here now. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something that I don't need to do. So hatches will eat polluted dirt. But the key thing is, yeah, we want the water. Oh, that's right. So the sieve is actually going to create polluted dirt, too. Oh, boy. How are we going to get rid of polluted dirt? This is, yeah, a bit problematic, isn't it? Alright, deconstruct that. We'll move it right here, and then we'll build up at least a 2x wall so the water doesn't flow here. Oh, polluted oxygen. So polluted oxygen did start coming down here. Oh, okay. Alright, might have to think about that one a bit more too. So it seems like we will need to deal with this. Oh, right. No power. Refinement, or not water sieve, but, liquid pump. Pull that pipe out. Not the tile, though. And then pump from here to here. I think this will work. Yeah, let's put a ladder right here. Put another mesh tile down just to be on the safe side. But we'll do that lowest priority. Because we need to put down power. Which we could probably do from the other side, maybe, but... oh yeah, we need power to this system too. Yeah. All right. Let's see if our science experiment is good. For science. Crops 24 or 27. One or more crops are wilting. What? Oh, okay, so they're taking too long to get to them. Agriculture should be top priority of Camille. Okay, so maybe she was just busy doing other things. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh yeah, we gotta turn up lice loaf forever. Yep, there they go. And we should probably put the ration box somewhere else, too. Right here would be fine. Yeah. We just have everything edible in there. Which, maybe we could use 2 separate ration boxes and keep the finished goods somewhere over here instead. Like, maybe even right here. Would probably be good. Food, ration box, and then food, ration box right here. This thing is full, actually. Okay. What is it full of? Algae? Pretty much. Pretty much algae. It says 20,000 kilograms. Oh, never mind. It's full of sand. 15 tons of sand. Alright. It says we're doing bad on oxygen, but I think we're doing okay. If it's a problem, we can create more oxygen diffusers. So I'm not too worried about it. And again, CO2 is starting to become kind of crazy down here now. Alright, so... Pump not in liquid. Oh, this is unreachable now? Okay. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deconstruct these temporarily. My duplicants are spending a significant amount of time traveling between their errands. Yeah, that's what we're trying to solve a little bit here. Yeah, nasty lung full of polluted oxygen. Do have plenty of copper ore, so should be fine to not go down here for a while. A lot of CO2 down here. Slime too, that's a lot of germs. Disgusting. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we do about slime. I think there was something. Yeah. We will have to come up with a more permanent solution for that, I believe. Might grab this fertilizer too, or at least this one. This one's gonna fall down here. Maybe you're meant to just keep digging, huh? Maybe. Maybe you're not supposed to be able to create a infinitely sustainable civilization inside an asteroid. That would be kind of realistic, wouldn't it? Maybe. Yeah. So, I guess this long commute isn't going to go away until it's not a problem anymore, but I think it will be a problem for quite a while. We could remove the coal generator for now since we're not going to use it. Let's do that. And then we can maybe put something else here. Yep, okay, so they're building the rest of this now. Might be time to run this for a bit, too. Yeah, I don't think this carbon dioxide amount is decreasing, is it? I don't think so. I mean, it shouldn't. There's gotta be another way to purge carbon dioxide. Guess not. Why would you take water and carbon dioxide to make polluted water? What? I see. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide. But then the problem is you just have polluted water then. Which I guess then we would put through the sieve. Yes. But then it produces polluted dirt. Which we could burn into molten glass. I mean, I guess that is a use. We could feed it, obviously, to sage hatches or poke shells. It's kind of interesting. We could recreate sand that way. I don't know. I feel like there's no option for self-sustainability, at least none that I've seen. Maybe we're trying to do something that's unrealistic, and every game is effectively a race against time. I don't know. I didn't look at what the game was about before I started playing it. Yeah. Yep. Germ-filled oxygen, yep. We can print again. Kind of want to see how this works before we do that. We might print next episode. We do have the gotcha going on here, too. One unclaimed blueprint. Retro drywall. Really not sure what that's about, but it's okay. Oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue, too. We're going to have to make sure that we can still get over here at all times. So, we'll leave... we'll do it like that. Oh, Max. Poor guy. Okay, so it's operational. Okay. Alright, I think it's ready to go, so empty. I guess someone's gonna come over here and do that here soon. Yep. Okay, yep. It's already pumping. Pipe. Output pipe blocked. Oh, right. Yep. Does that make sense? And good, the nasty water isn't going down. So this should work. All right. I am curious to see. I think that we'll make this the last thing for the episode. We'll come back and print next time and see what we get on the gotcha system, I guess. It seems like you can print things pretty often. I'm guessing you can mess around with the rate at which everything happens in this game. It is nice to see the lice loaf working fine. I'm hoping to see this happen before they go on downtime, though. Oh, okay, yep, there we go. So, it's working. There it is. Oh yeah, here we go. This is it. Here's the moment of real truth, though. Yeah, so there are gonna be germs. Unfortunate. Yep. Okay, so, I wish I could just look it up, like, how to clean germs. um... Food my duplicants cook will only ever be as clean as the ingredients used to store. Storing food in sterile. Oh, my duplicates may slip and fall on wet surfaces. We didn't know that. Duplicates with bionic systems? Okay, that's interesting. The mop tool to clean up spills. Gunk extractors? Okay. So it's spills, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do about germs in the water. I'm thinking maybe we need to stop this system, though, I think, right? I mean, I'm assuming we don't want germs in our water. Suitable for consumption. Maybe that's just a necessary part of redoing things here. Food and drinks tainted with food poisoning germs are unsafe to consume. Yeah. Killed by gas. Chlorine gas? Chlorine is a natural germ-killing element in a gaseous state. But surely we don't want... I mean, surely... Well, I guess you do put chlorine in, like, a pool, right, to clean it. Could we just put... Well, we wouldn't want to put chlorine in the water we're about to drink. Well, we may have to think about this one. I'm not sure if the answers will be made available to us. I'm starting to think maybe we need to turn this off because we might be contaminating our water supply here. And obviously that's not good. Man. There's got to be some other use for this water then, or there's got to be some way to clean it. But I guess I'll look through what we have down here between now and the next one. So I hope you enjoyed as always. Leave me a comment. Tell me how bad I'm doing. I'm sure I'll figure things out by the next time we see each other, but maybe not, so who knows. Anyway, so far, so good. We've got 5 people still. Might move up to 6. We are starting to do decent on food. Maybe we'll do that. But our same problems seem to kind of pervade our gameplay here. A lot of carbon dioxide, nasty water, which we can't seem to fully cleanse. So we've got some problems, but I'm sure we'll get there. So either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.